Beat him senseless.
You and me and you, we gonna throw down. That's right, we gonna get serious.
You can run, but you can't hide.
It's time for the Fuller Broadcast with your host, Jeff Fuller.
Welcome to the Full Broadcast Media. I'm here with my co-host, Hot Hand Zachary. Sorry I'm a little late today. I had a mishap last night. And fortunately, I don't want to talk about it. Some stupid crap I did. Anyway, let's talk about some fights from last night. And we're also going to talk about a little bit about fighter safety in the ring and in the back room, where fortunately we had somebody got injured. So we'll go there. So let's talk a little bit about one of the fights last night, Zachary. I can't pronounce the dude's name. If you want to go ahead and pronounce it for me.
Kai Kara France. That was a fucking robbery. I don't understand how you win 3.5, possibly even 4 of the rounds and lose the fight. Not quite sure.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Not
either.
quite sure about that. I don't understand how they're doing this fucking bullshit with the judges. As I said, they really need to put these people through fucking classes. You got to be, a certain standings to be a referee. You have to take classes. Why the fuck ain't they doing this to the judges? Because they got some retarded ass bastard out there saying, "Oh well, it was." And nine times out of fucking 10, it's Sal D'Amato. Oh, well, it's 50-47. What? What?
Yeah.
What?
I was like,
why are these motherfuckers? Get new people. Make them take a class first.
looks like they're gonna have to, but when I rewinded and rewatched the first, I think it was the second and third round. Only good thing that he was winning was that he almost got him in the rear chokehold, had him down for a little bit.
He got him in a rear naked choke. It was very tight. France got right out of it and then took fucking top position.
Yeah,
and then pounded the shit out of him the rest of the round.
Yeah. Did you see how he got out of it? He got up, he was standing up, and all of a sudden I was like,
first off, the way he got out of it, he put himself in real danger. Because he could have got fucking kicked in the head. He did get kicked in the head, but not like he could have. He could have been straight heel to the middle in between your eye. You're going to sleep, dude. You're going to sleep. Heel to the middle of your forehead, right in between your eyes, right on your nose bridge. You're going to sleep or you're broken. Especially if you're diving into that shit. It's over.
What I noticed too is how cocky they look. See, that's what I was telling you about. A couple months ago, we talked how fighters are cocky when they go in there and they think, the fight's theirs. They know they're going to win. So they're in the ring and they're messing around. He's all like, come on, putting his hands behind his back. And all of a sudden, when he put it back up, that fighter already cocked him right there in the nose.
It happens. It happens.
I still don't understand the officials. Wow. That we talked about the scoring system. I still don't know how you have one fighter winning 48-47, the other one 48-47, which if one official is scoring the same for one fighter, they all should have the same points. You know what I mean?
I think what happened is, and they will never fucking admit this if it did happen. I think they read the scorecard wrong. I think they read the scorecard wrong. I think it was 48-47 or 50-48 or whatever you want to call it the entire way out. I feel like it was the entire way out. They just read the scorecard backwards at first. And then the next thing you know, they fucked up because they gave the fight to the wrong person. Now, if you're in a position of power like that and, you know, you got all these people that are watching you and this, that, and other, you ain't going to admit shit when you're wrong.
Yeah, that shit happens a lot in a lot of promotions.
A lot.
And it's like,
that's like, remember in BKFC, whenever they read the decision wrong, they came out and said, we read the decision wrong.
Yeah, I think, what's his name? Daryl. Daryl had some fighters that were in that situation also, where the points were like all fucked up. Like, what? My fighter hit, fighters be like, well, I hit him the most. But questions you said, it's based on the power of the hit, right?
So check this out. What happens when we come out, okay, first round, I beat the shit out of you. I swell you up on the feet, fuck you up, knock you down, get you back up, knock you down again, get you back up, round's over. Okay? Round 2. We come out, you take me to the ground, you do absolutely not a fucking thing to me. Round 3, I get up. We're back on the feet. Okay? I sauce you up again. Okay? Round 4, back to the ground. Take me down. Don't do anything. Allow me to get back up the last minute of the round. I throw serious hands on you. Round 4, we get back, we're in there, we come out. It's round 4, we come out, I throw hands on you. You take me to the ground halfway through the round. Okay? Don't do anything but take me to the ground. Okay? Round's over. Round 5, I beat you up on the feet. Okay? You take me to the ground for half that round. Don't do anything. Who should win that fight?
It's weird.
It makes no sense, does it?
No, it doesn't. But check this out, though.
Because they'll give that guy who got those takedowns that did jack shit with them. They'll give him a lot of points for those takedowns because it negated your offense.
Check this out. Let's talk a little bit about BYB and bare knuckle. The point system for them. So you can't. There's no takedowns. There's no kick in. But it's mostly knuckles. So where are they coming up with the points that?
You get points for the amount of clean. Pardon me. You get points for the amount of clean strikes that you land. You get points for the amount of volume that you land, and you get points for the amount of damage you've done.
Correct. Now,
so that means if I'm out there and I'm not even hitting you, I'm just fucking speed bagging. I mean, I'm lightly hitting you here and there, but I'm speed bagging. They're gonna probably give me that round because I stayed busier. I've seen it. It's stupid.
Yeah, because I've noticed there's been fights with BKFC that there were.
I've seen guys throw 133 fucking punches in a round and land 26 of them bitches.
That's what I don't get. You're saying you're throwing punch. Why can't they just record the hit, but not the throw?
Because they don't have a fucking AI.
I don't know who has good eyes to see all those fucking hits, but you could be throwing a lot. You're right, but how you know some of these fighters? I mean, not fighters, but judges don't see all the punches. They're missing.
Well, when a punch lands on your arm when you're blocking like that, and it lands on your arm and they count that, that's a stupid bastard. Why would you count that? He blocked it.
Hey, I wish they could fucking video the camera going around looking at the officials to see what the hell they're doing. If they're actually watching the fights or they're just looking at the paper.
A lot of them look at the fucking monitor that's below their feet.
So, all right. So we talked a little bit about the fights, the point system stuff. So I want to talk about that. We talked about yesterday. We had a little issue with the internet on my site. Let's talk about the safety of the fighters. Like
number one. That is a number one because they are the ones who people come to see. They don't give a fuck about the promoter. People don't come to the UFC to see Dana fucking White.
So
people don't go to Bellator to see Scott Coker. People don't go to BKFC to see David Feldman. That's not how that works. They go there to see somebody that they like, that they paid money to see. So protect that motherfucker.
There you go. That's my point. So what are these promoters or the setup people that are setting stuff up? What safety precautions are they taking for the fighters? And once they get set up, are they actually doing their inspections before any fighter steps in the back room or in the ring?
As I said yesterday, personally, I could not tell you. I've been to shows where they do not check shit out. I've been to shows where they check your gloves and that's it. I've been to shows where they go around and they fucking let people take pictures of the goddamn cage and all that bullshit before people even fucking get to messing with it. So
let's make some examples here. Just a fighter as yourself, okay? You walk in there and as you see fighters going in there and they're checking out the ring, they're checking out the cage.
pull on that shit. I get in there and I bounce around and I see how it feels. If I don't like how something feels, I say something.
Right. So you got soft spots. You got holes on the side of the ring where like you could get your foot caught underneath there. If you saw that and felt that, would you continue to fight on that card or would you take the chance of getting yourself injured? Because of that? That's
a very hard question to answer without being in that moment, because there are certain factors that are underlying factors. Like if I had 200 people that come to that fucking show to watch me fight, I don't give a shit if that cage is fucked up. I'm going out there and I'm putting on a show for those people that paid good, hard-earned fucking money to watch me fight. Fuck the safety. Fuck the bullshit.
You do got a good point there. I mean, yeah, your point of view is you have.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you have supporters out there. Just like you have supporters, just like I have supporters, just like Bobby, Daryl, all those guys have supporters.
Okay.
Those are the people that you please. Fuck everybody else.
Okay, so check this out. You're a pro fighter. That's for pro fighters, right? So if you're an Emmy fighter, you don't have no money coming in as a fighter. They don't pay you to fight. They pay you. You just come to fight. You're not getting paid for anything. So
yeah,
as an Emmy thought, if you think you're going to get injured, no matter, don't care about the fans or anything, but you have a job you got to do to pay for your bills and stuff. So if you get injured, you're screwed.
You run the risk of getting blackball listed.
You what?
You run the risk of getting blackball listed as an amateur. As a pro, you can appeal the decision with the state.
There you go. So
as an amateur, they pretty much take the word of the promotion.
So I was talking to, I forgot who I was talking to the other day. There was an Emmy fighter. Stated that what happens, if I get hurt before I even fight, something happened in the backstage because they got this happened to him or. So he was like, even though I have fans and family coming to see me fight, and I have a job outside in the world, and I don't get paid for it. So what decision do I have? So his decision was, well, I thought about the safety of myself because if I get hurt, I'm not going to be able to provide for my family. So, I mean, there's different scenarios for pro and Emmy. So get your thoughts on that. You think that...
you also got to look at and figure out who's in that fucking audience.
Do what?
You also have to think, who's in that audience? How big is the show you're at? What promotion that you're fighting for? Is there maybe guys who run pro shows that are in the crowd? Is there maybe people that can get you pro fights in the crowd? There's a lot of different aspects you have to think about at that point in time. Because not only are your fans seeing it, but everybody else's fans are seeing it. Now, if you go out there and you get sauced and tossed like a 6-piece order from fucking Wingstop, people not gonna like that. People not gonna like that.
That's true. That's why
You go out there and you put on a show and you fight and you give your all and you do what you can. People respect that.
That's why I want a fighter's perspective to see what they thought between an Emmy and a pro, because pro fighters have all those sponsors. They have to.
I've had sponsors since I was an amateur, bro.
Right.
I've had sponsors for probably the last 10 years.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to think what, you're taking your chances of getting hurt anyway when you're an Emmy fighter or a pro, either way, because you get hurt before and you get hurt during the fight. So either way, you
wake up out of bed and fucking get hurt, bro.
Do what?
You could go to wake up out of bed and get hurt, bro. I know people that have fell out of bed and fucking almost died.
Okay, guys. So true story. I'm gonna make this real quick. Yeah, I had a mishap yesterday.
Okay, I wasn't talking about you.
I banged the freaking back of my head so bad, hurt my neck real bad. It's really stiff right now. You're right. You can walk out of bed, fall, get hurt, getting out of bed and stuff. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and not only that, but you don't know what other people are out there in the world right now doing what you need to be doing. You on the way to the grocery store, some drunk fuck rides along and just sideswipes the shit out of you. You're fucked up now.
Hey, I even seen
happens
people
every day.
I even seen people doing stupid shit to get hurt. And they know they're gonna get hurt. Why the hell are you taking your chance of getting hurt? If you know you're gonna get hurt, that's on you. So
bro, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Do what?
You could be doing the simplest thing in the world, down to fuck. You could be going fishing. I have injured myself while fishing.
I was about to say that. I would say, hey man, you got hurt fishing. So I mean,
I have hooked myself. I have fell in the water. I have had rocks collapse down on top of me from the bank. I have fell down the hill. I have fell while walking on the path there because there was shit in the path and impaled myself with a fucking stick. There are numerous different things that you could do. Hell, you could be running along in your bass boat, fall out of the motherfucker, get chopped up by the motor. There's a million different possibilities. And everybody that says something is impossible, you're fucking stupid if you say it's impossible. It is improbable. It is not impossible.
Yeah, you sound like that one guy I watched on TV. What was it? 3,000 ways to die or 10,000? I can't remember the name of that.
1,000 ways to die.
Yeah.
So check this out. I watched this video the other day. I don't know who this guy was. He took like a sewing needle, taped it to the top of an old like Advil bottle, filled the Advil bottle full of water so that way it wouldn't fall over, and was tossing fucking playing cards at it. And got a playing card to stick to the needle.
Dang.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So I'm gonna look at something real quick while we're talking, because that fight last night really I don't know how the hell he got.
Look at the strikes. Look, hold on. Give me 1 second.
There's the fight I was going to talk to you about. It happened in
Yeah.
round 1, 23 seconds between Miller and Butler. What was the?
That guy was not ready for that. He was not ready for that.
I was like, dang, 23 seconds. That dude fought how many? What? Almost 20-something fights, and I've never seen him get knocked out that fast. Never.
Dude, Jim Miller is a bad motherfucker.
That's one of the shock things that he got knocked down 20.
Okay, here we go. Here we go with the live stats. Are you ready to hear this?
Go ahead.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Kai Kara France, knockdown 0. Amir Albazi, knockdown 0. Total strikes 133 out of 323 for Kai Kara France.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Let's see. I think it froze up a little. He'll come back on here again. He might be working on that side. So if you guys see the screen froze up on my side or his side, we apologize. We're doing what we can. I think it's StreamYard. StreamYard is not the right site to be using.
It is definitely StreamYard.
Jesus Christ, StreamYard, you're killing me, man. So anyway,
Kai Kara France doubled his strike output. Landed and thrown. I will give you exact figures.
let's see.
133 of 323 for Kai Kara France. 41%.
Yeah, I see that.
64 of 173 for Amir Albazi.
How did that make sense? Yeah, he probably did read that card wrong. There's no possible way. If he landed 100,
99 significant strikes landed for Kai Kara France. 43 for Amir Albazi. Now, as I said, he's going to probably end up taking that up with the commission.
he's gonna have to.
Because if you read the stats out and you read the lines out, there's no way physically possible at all, no matter what playing field you want to level it on, unless he knocked him out, that he should win that fight.
It's fucked up. Look, I'm looking at it. Don't matter how much control he had on the takedown, but the leg, the body, the head.
He was 1 for 9 on takedowns. 1 for 9. Kara France was 2 for 2.
But if you look at the leg, the body, and the headshots, the dude has almost 100, almost 80 something more hits. Another one. God, man. Wow. That's what shocked me, because I was like, I read the stats and he still ended up losing. I'm like, how are the stats right then? If he lost, the stats are wrong. I can hear you if you're still in the background.
He was outstruck by more strikes than he was landed. He landed 64. He was outstruck by 69.
Jeez, man. I'm thinking, because last night when I looked at the card, it's almost the same what they showed on the TV. And I guarantee you, there were so many fucking fans on the other side of that TV shocked. Like, how did they come up with these results?
That fucking bullshit cost me money.
How much would he want?
I don't even want to talk about it.
Okay, Happy Gilmore.
Let me tell you like this, Jeff. It fucked up a $33,000 parlay.
Wow.
I'm not even fucking kidding.
Hey, if they turn the reversal, maybe they give you your money back.
Nope, it goes by the decision that was made right then and there. It's some bullshit that they got on DraftKings.
That decision was fucked up. That's maybe one of the top 5 worst decisions I've seen.
Bro, it fucked my whole parlay. I had a 5-leg or 6-leg parlay for the UFC fight last night. Don't worry about how much I bet. Just know that it would have paid $33,347 or some shit like that.
You know, since Joe Elmore wants to pop in my comments, maybe we get his butt on here.
Yeah.
That's Joe right there. He said he lost.
I lost a lot of fucking money on that main event last night, Joe. I didn't bet that much money, but I lost a lot of money because they fucked me.
This exactly what we're talking about. Like, you know how you see basketball players, football players, they're trying to bet against their own team.
You can't do that.
I'm like, what? And you're screwing people out there that are betting you to win, and you end up losing. Like, you screwed the shit out of me, man. Like, remember a couple months ago, I bet, and the very last fight, I lost. I would have won almost like over $2,000, which wasn't much, but I got screwed that day. Maybe you could. Are you still there?
Yeah, I just sent Joe a link.
Yeah. Joe needs to bring his ass on here. I know Joe's got a lot to say when you mess him up, when you screw him. You don't want to screw it, man.
Yeah, I had a parlay. I had a parlay that I had made on DraftKings.
What really, really surprised me, really, at that fight last night after watching a replay was Miller and Butler. That fight is the one that shocked me. I'm like, how the heck? He got knocked out 23 seconds.
Dude. He fought a fucking regional promotion fighter. Of course that was going to fucking happen. What are you talking about?
Well, 23 seconds. I've never seen him get knocked out that fast, though. Look at all his fights. You look on all the fights he had. He never got knocked out.
Dude, Jim Miller knocked the fuck out of that dude. They set that dude up to get knocked the fuck out. That's exactly what happened. They're like, oh, your opponent backed out. Well, here's a fucking freebie because we already got you on the card.
Hey, at least he's not 0-17.
At least he's not 0-5, 0-9.
Hey, all you have to say,
that guy had a winning fucking record, bro.
No matter what.
But I'll tell you right now, and I guarantee you, Joe will tell you the same. There is levels to this shit. Just because you do good in a regional promotional circuit does not fucking mean you're going to do good in the UFC, BKFC, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yes, it gives you a better shot. No, it does not guarantee success.
That's true. But I have to give it to the guy that's 0-17. Stepping in that ring, showing that he's ready to fight, and he's a fighter. I can't wait to see him back in that ring.
I've never seen an 0-17 guy.
Hey, no, it don't matter what. Seriously, it don't matter what your record is. It's how you put up a fight. If you lose, win, or draw, it doesn't matter how well you put up that fight. Well, I can say if you lost all your fights in less than 30 seconds, all of them, then we're going to talk. You don't need to be in the fighting game if you're going to lose all fights less than 30 seconds.
At all.
But yeah, well, All right, there's another fight I wanted to talk about. It was an unanimous decision between Santos and Manoz.
Who?
What's his Santos and is it Munoz? How you pronounce his last name? Munoz.
Munoz.
Yeah, he lost by decision. 29-27, 29-27. Now that's the score right there. That's pretty accurate. 29-27. Come on now. But if you have, like we just said, if you go 5 rounds, but you got a fighter losing 48-47, and the other one.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: if every other show you got somebody bitching about what the fuck the decision is and what's going on, you should probably have different judges. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If you have problems with your neighbor every fucking day and your neighbor's in your fucking yard every day fucking off doing bullshit, you're probably going to move, ain't you? Yeah. So, if you're having all this same bullshit happen in your promotion because you have these dumb motherfuckers as judges, well, don't you think that it's time to fix that? If you had some fucking idiot at the box factory that didn't know what the fuck he was doing and he was fucking your boxes up, what are you going to do? You're going to fire that motherfucker and you're going to get a new motherfucker to run your box machine.
So let's ease off this a little bit. I want to talk about Bellator for a minute. What do you think about Bellator bringing in flyweight division?
Flyweight?
I think it's flyweight. That's a new
Flyweight
division.
is 125, yeah.
Yeah.
You just said lightweight. I was like, lightweight? I was deeply confused for half a second, honestly. But yeah, they're making room for fucking guys like, Morono and fucking, Demetrius Johnson, guys like that, if they decide they want to leave promotions that they're in, they could go right over there and get good fights, good money. I can honestly say, I've never personally talked to somebody who has bitched about their paycheck for fighting on a Bellator show.
What promotion do you think pays more?
ONE FC or PFL? They pay the average fighter better.
So, do you think?
I'm not saying that they pay overall top pay better. I'm saying they pay the average fighter better.
Right. So, if you wanted to make money, you got UFC, Bellator, and BKFC. What would you choose as a?
I'm gonna grab the motherfucking hot mic and I'm gonna fucking call everybody out in my fucking division in all 3 of those fucking companies, and I'm gonna make shit fucking shake. I'm gonna be a multi-promotional champion. That's what would happen in that situation.
I don't know, man. I think Bellator is trying to get up there and be competitors with UFC and BKFC. But BKFC, do you feel like they should pay their fighters more, or is it a decent paycheck for the BKFC?
I would have to go through the numbers and check it out.
Yeah, because I've been hearing like numbers are like different than what fighters are getting paid in the UFC.
Because I'll tell you, if you're doing bare knuckle boxing and you're making less than fucking what these people are on kickboxing shows, you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, I've seen some promotion that are paying fighters. I can't remember. I saw on Facebook like 10,000 and 10,000. Like I think it's 10,000 to show up and 10,000 to fight. I don't know how they.
It's 10,000 to show, 10,000 to win. That seems okay. But
That's what it is. It
I
Mount
said
Show.
I said if that's what it is, that seems okay.
Yeah, that's like,
Because that's man, if you're going in there and you're taking a beating like that on live TV and everybody's watching that and this, that, and the other, they're at least making money off your fight, regardless of what they're paying you.
all right. That's a good deal. So another subject to talk about since it popped in my head after my injury last night. Anyway,
CTE.
so shit, I forgot. Hang on.
CTE. See?
I forgot. Hang on. Okay, then was okay. Yeah. So it don't matter what if you're a UFC fighter or a pro fighter. I mean, I'm sorry, an Emmy fighter or a pro fighter. Do you feel like some fighters, not all, but some fighters push themselves too much to try to convince a promoter to bring you there? Do you think that let your fight talk the game, not your mouth?
I feel like some guys will say that they will cut more weight than what they should, and they'll get themselves sick and fucked up trying to fight for a promotion that they want to fight for.
Because I've seen a lot of promoters and matchmakers turn their cheeks around. They'll be like, "Well, we'll decide. You keep messaging me, you keep posting. We want somebody that's going to just go in there and fight, not talk. Like, hey, I'll fight him. But I've seen a lot of cheeks turned the other way because of some fighters like to talk a lot instead of fighting. You know what I mean?
Not everybody's going to get away with the same shit Conor McGregor gets away with. Not everybody's going to get away with the same shit Mike Perry gets away with. Not everybody's going to get away with the same shit Lorenzo Hunt gets away with. Not everybody's going to get away with the same shit the Jeff Fuller gets away with, the Zach Burcham gets away with, Joe Elmore, Bobby Brants, Daryl Hatchett, anybody. Everybody has their own limitations.
That's true. But I think
Everybody has their own limitations of what they are going to be able to get away with and what they're going to be able to pull the wool over somebody's eyes in that situational to be able to do. Everybody has their own quirk, if you will, that they can use to their advantage.
That's true. So I mean, it's like you can't choose who you want to fight.
Oh yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can decline those offers, but that don't mean that there's new offers that's going to come.
Okay, so there you go. So you pick who you want to fight, but they're like, no, we want you to fight him. So the fighter's going to keep saying, no, I want to fight him. So that might be the reason that some promoters or matchmakers turn their heads out of the way because they want you. They don't like it when a fighter wants to just choose one fighter.
They want a yes man. Yes, I will fight him. Yes, at that weight. Yes, for that much money.
Like you say, hey, I'll fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. Just give me the contract. I'll sign it. Just hope he's ready to fight. That's something I want to hear. That's something like I don't want to hear. I just want to fight. Let me make an example. I don't want to fight. I want to fight John Knoxville. That's it. I don't want to fight nobody else. He's gonna keep saying that. So the more you say that, the less interest I'm gonna be in signing you a contract to fight.
So what you do is you go through, and if that's really what you want, you fight the motherfuckers that they're telling you to fight. You beat the shit out of them. You grab the hot mic. You call the motherfucker out that you want to fight every time that they give you a new opponent. Because eventually they're going to be like, well, we're running out of motherfuckers to feed him. You know, he's really been barking up this tree for a long time about this fight. Maybe we had to give it to him if he wins like that, you know. But you can't just go out there and show your ass and expect to get what the fuck you want because it don't work like that.
Yeah, that's true. And it will be funny though. You end up fighting that guy you want to fight, and he beats the shit out of you. Like, there you go. You should have took other fights, and you end up getting your butt kicked.
Yep.
So while we're talking about that, let's talk a little bit more with that. Do you feel like there's some fighters are being set up to fail? You know, like
Yes.
why is that? Why do they do that? To put on the win record for them, or just to make their promotion look good?
Well, kind of a little bit of both, because there's that old saying, the show must go on.
Okay, so example, if I got a guy that's 10-0.
Dude, I got called while I was at fucking work on a job site with 3 hours fucking notice, and showed up to the building to a fight I was supposed to get the fuck beat out of me in. And I absolutely went out there and I rocked the fucking wheels off that building.
How long ago was that? Ages ago, right? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Very long time ago. There are promoters that still will try to do that shit to people.
Yeah, I just feel like
I went and fought for a 170-pound title, and I weighed 153.3.
damn.
And I knocked that motherfucker out, completely out, and talked a bunch of jive ass shit on the mic.
But yeah, I just feel like, you know, I get fighters that message me, want to be on my show and stuff. They're talking about how promoters screw them, like they get them a fight to automatically lose. Which why are they using that term? I mean, it's just like if a fighter pays me to lose, or a promoter asks me to lose, pay me to lose, I'll say, okay, I'm gonna knock him the fuck out when I get in that ring. Say, hey, you were paid to lose it. Give me the money. I just fucking won. You know? Have you ever seen that happen?
No comment.
But I mean, I'm just saying, it's not. I know it's not fair. It's part of the game. It's part in the fight world. Yeah, I mean, it's just combat sport. It is what it is. If you're a fighter and want to prove that you're a fighter, you got to show them. You know.
I've went in there and I have fought fucking high level individuals that are in the UFC now, and I have went in there and I have fought somebody that I should not have been fighting. Okay, it rolls both ways. Shit rolls downhill.
All right, let me see what.
And depending on the angle, shit can roll really fast downhill.
So let's take a quick commercial break right now. Watch our sponsor, D&D Baits, and we'll let Zach talk after the video about the baits real quick. Let me get up here real quick. Let's take a...
Hey man, I gotta know. What are they biting on?
The end of my line. Here, try one of these finesse crawlers from D&D.
D&D baits are top quality baits in a large variety of colors and styles. D&D baits have been proven to work better than the national brands in the waters here in the Pacific Northwest. They create their baits custom to the water conditions. D&D makes the baits no one else will have. Catch D&D baits on Facebook. Land more fish.
There you go. Our sponsor.
You're not playing a commercial again because it did not play at all.
All right, let me try it again.
Hey man, I gotta know. What are they biting on?
The end of my line. Here, try one of these finesse crawlers from D&D.
D&D baits are top quality baits in a large variety of colors and styles. D&D baits have been proven to work better than the national brands in the waters here in the Pacific Northwest. They create their baits custom to the water conditions. D&D makes the baits no one else will have. Catch D&D baits on Facebook. Land more fish.
All right, guys, that's our sponsor, D&D Baits. If you guys didn't see the full video, I apologize. I'm having a little issue over here. But let's get Zach over here to talk about a little bit about the baits. He actually went fishing with these baits.
Basically, if you can come up with a combination of colors that you would like, he'd be able to blend you something in, or he'd be able to make you a multicolored bait. He's got several different designs to choose from. I mean, you can get pretty much anything from a rubber worm, classic Cinco style deals, creature baits. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, you know, pretty much any kind of color that you could come up with, he could figure something out that should be able to meet your needs. So give Landon a shout.
Shout out to D&B Custom Baits. And good news, guys. We got some prizes coming out here soon. Within the next month or so, me and Zachary will talk about this. We're going to be giving out, we're going to do, like, I guess, a few games. Draw your name, we're not sure. But D&D Baits is going to be sending some custom baits.
We're going to do some bait packages. We're going to do some shirt packages, and we might even do some cash prizes. So I mean,
So I appreciate D&D Baits with their full support of my show. He's been helping me out the last almost 3 years now. So we continue the friendship, and we will be having him on our show next Sunday, probably at nighttime because he's too busy with the fight that he promotes, matchmaking. So we will have him on our show next Sunday, and hopefully he'll talk more about his baits and more. So. Is there anything you want to say to your sponsors, boy?
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I'd just like to give a big shout out to all the sponsors right now. I'm just going to do an encompassment at the moment. I'd just like to thank everybody that sponsored me from the beginning. Everybody that's been there and everybody that's still here. So, I mean, there's too many followers and supporters and sponsors and just general supporters. I mean, to just single out any individual groups. I mean, I want to thank everybody right now for all their support. And like I said, if you guys keep tuning in, there will be prizes. So definitely will be prizes.
Yep. Appreciate everybody out there, including Joe Elmore, Matt Lighthall, Anthony Prater, my co-host. Everybody out there has been putting up with my bullshit internet that I'm having right now, all the issues, but we're doing the best we can.
I think what we're going to do next time, Jeff, is I think we're going to set it up on my end. After I showed you, my internet equipment, I think we'll just set it up on my end, and I'll make everything look the same.
We could do that. I got this account thing where I can share your email. I can send it to you, and you.
Well, look, my internet speed will bring in 2 megs at a time.
Let's try that next time.
I got business class internet because I stream and play online video games, bro, and I don't like my shit to lag. I get real pissy.
Wow, you should have thought of that before. Let's do that. We'll try that next week.
Well, we didn't really have time to this morning. I mean, we were a little bit behind, so we figure, we could set something up for our next interviews, or set something up for maybe we could do something midweek or something to maybe try and see how it works, and maybe announce the upcoming fights. Maybe get a couple fighters on who've got upcoming fights or something. Maybe we'll plan for like Wednesday or Thursday or something.
We could try to do that. I work during the day, so it'll probably has to be nighttime.
Yeah. You act like we don't have jobs.
No. That's why I'm like. That's what I'm thinking. Because I had a couple interviews yesterday. They ended up one got the time zone changed messed up. The other one.
By the way, I'm a fully insured tree removal specialist in Central Illinois. If anybody mentions this podcast that they seen me on this podcast, I will give you a discount on your services.
Oh boy, there we go.
That's the first prize.
There you go.
That's for everybody.
If you guys watched this whole video, if you heard what Zachary just mentioned, message him today and it will hook you up. So I appreciate everybody. Just remember this. I will make this show better. It's going to take time.
We will. It's a group effort. We will. This is a team.
It's just a lot of people have up and down, but we'll get this better. We will. Promise.
That's right.
So I appreciate all the support. Everybody came watching on my show. We'll see you guys next Saturday. And hopefully we'll have a couple fighters interviews and we'll talk about upcoming fights and stuff like Zachary said.
Hopefully we can get something scheduled for midweek. And if not, we will see you guys this weekend.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching the full broadcast show. My co-host Zachary, hi hand. We'll see you guys then. Have a good day.